Hi, I'm Don with Tank Techs, and we're in our new Just Science studio today. And I want to show you today how you can use this tool that we just came out with for unplugging a toilet. But I want to show you how you can use it when you're dry camping and you're not hooked up to city water. The toolkit has the Johnny Chalk for the toilet, it has the tool, and of course the probiotics to clean it all out. But let me show you how to make that work when you're dry camping. If you have on your motorhome or your RV a hose bib faucet hookup, you're set to go just as you are. Just turn your water pump on and hook up I would recommend one of these nice surgical tubing, fancy surgical tubing hoses, and just hook it up, hook it to the other end, turn the water on, and you're ready to start cleaning. But if you don't have one, let me show you how you can add this very simply to any RV. All RVs have low point drains for winterizing. And in most of them, I believe, one of those low point drains is connected directly to the water pump, and you just open the valve and you can pump the water out of your tank. We're going to take advantage of that one, and we're going to show you how to do it on my RV here in a little bit. But let me just show you the parts you're going to need. You're going to need a hose bib. You're going to need a PEX to hose bib connector, and any hardware store is going to have that. You'll need some plastic Teflon tape. You'll screw that in. You'll need a short length of PEX pipe, and you'll need a angle to put it on the bottom when it comes out to bring it to wherever you want to go. I'll show you that as we do it on site. But you'll also need the tools, because all RVs are built with PEX pipes, and you need PEX pipe tools. At the standard hardware store, the tools are going to cost you about $80 to $120. You don't need to spend that kind of money, and then you have to spend another $6 to $12 on the fittings and all that. But if you go to Amazon, they will give you a PEX pipe cutter, and this one is the Ibosao, I-B-O-S-A-O brand on Amazon. There's a bunch of them on there. It was like $25, give or take a couple. But it has the PEX pipe cutter on it. It has a box of the crimping rings. These are pivotal for it. And this little baby, which is $80 at the hardware store, I got all of this plus the crimp-on rings for $26, and it came to me from Amazon in the mail the next day. So it's really simple to use. I'll show you here and in the field, but you just open the end of it up. This is already on a pipe. You stick it right in the end, and then you just close it down. It will crimp this ring, and it's sealed. And you're going to do that here, here, and here. And I'll show you how to do that in the field. But when you do that, then you can hook up your hose to this. Then you will be able to put the tool on this, run it in the house, and clear the plug while you're dry camping. The reason we recommend this stretchy hose is that it's actually what I'd call surgical tubing in the middle. It'll expand and it will increase the pressure going in. It's 45 pounds pressure, but will increase that velocity over just a regular hose. Plus it folds up and it's easy to maneuver inside of a unit. So those are the parts that we're going to need. Now next we're going to go out to an actual motorhome, and I'm going to cut the pipes and do it all, and you can see how we do it. It's really simple. All right, we're ready to show you how to install the hose connection, this hose bib, to your low point drain. The easiest way to find the low point drain is turn your water pump on and open the valves, in whichever one of these valves turns the water on and shoots it down here. That's what the one you want to hook to. This one has 4, and I've already turned it on, so I know it's there. But if you look up in here, you can see the water pump up there, and it comes down to this valve right here. So this will control it, and we can add a second valve onto this for our on and off valve for our water that we're going to use to clean out a toilet when we're dry camping. So the first thing we're going to do, I've already installed it on this side, so I've got to put the angle iron on the bottom of this, and this is a 90-degree 1/4 inch. You can push it on there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it when I'm doing this. It's a little difficult to do underneath, but we won't show you that part, but we'll jump back to that here in a moment. Let me put this on. All right, I want to determine about how long I want it, and I want mine to sit like this with the valve sideways. So I know that I need the pipe cut about here, and I need it to come up here a little higher. So I'm going to cut this off right in here. It doesn't have to be anything really special. Now I'm going to install this into here, which I'm not going to do on camera, and I'll bring it out and then I'll show you in a minute. So we've got that one hooked up in there. And now we're going to measure it for the distance, and I want it to come right here sideways and just a little bit angled back so that it looks good about right there. So right about there will do. And we just put another 1/2 inch on here, and we should be done. So we put that one in there like that. We turn this one like this. Then we get to grab the crimp ring right there, because every time I move it sideways, there we go. All right. Now that will tie off in there. Let's check this thing out. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is hook my water pressure up to this. Hook my hose up. I've already got that valve open. Okay. The water pump is on. I'm going to hook up my hose to this end. And I took the connection off of it because this already has a shut-off on it. I'm just going to thread that on there, seal her in there, and now I'm going to turn the water pump on by throwing that switch up to empty it. And now it's filling up the hose. Now I'm letting it fill up the hose because that's part of the reason I selected this, because when the hose gets full, it will actually help me with the pressure. But that right there, see that? I can dig holes in the ground. If I can do that, I can clean the tank. So let me show you how easy it is now to go in and clean the tank. Follow me. We got this nice stretchy hose that's not going to damage anything inside. I can come back here. Of course, this toilet is not plugged, but if it were, I would put my Johnny Chalk in and open it up. And my friends, that will clean the toilet while you're dry camping. But it's a great little system to work when you're cleaning it. Now we cut some of our pressure down because we turned the house off, or the toilet on. But that's going to be more than enough pressure to clean it while you're boondocking or dry camping. If you get in trouble, you'll have it blown out in just a moment.